Cancer. I hope you are doing well this week. This is your reading for the week of February 14th through the 20th. This is a general reading. I'm not doing extended readings right now. I'm so sorry, but if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down in the description box below. Let's see what you have going on this week. Okay, some Queen of Swords action, Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so Cancer, I really feel like this is your energy of being like, something didn't go, a choice was made, or something didn't go the way that you really felt like it should. And so I feel like you're seeking out something new. I feel like you're trying to make more logical decisions. You're trying to really put your energy where it should go and apply it correctly. There's just no more room for drama in your life right now. The Queen of Swords says, I'm going to make practical decisions. I'm going to use my head here, and I'm going to focus my energy, and I'm only going to go towards what I think is the best move. I'm not going to be controlled by my emotions. The Seven of Cups here is indicating your choices. And I feel like you have been trying to deliberate. What choice are you going to make? There's been some confusion because there's more than one. There's more than one option going on here. And then the Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Coins here, there's an opportunity that you've seen. And so one choice is rising above the rest. And you're seeing that and you're homing in on that choice and you're deciding to go for it. Because what you've been doing, you're realizing is not working. So you're going towards something, that is much better for you, really, because the Nine of Cups is coming. And the Nine of Cups is the wish card. It's fulfillment. It's fulfillment of your desires. It's all the things that would make you feel content and joyful and like, I'm good here. This is where I want to be. So you're on this journey right now, Cancer. And this journey is taking you kind of in a different direction, I think, than what you thought you were going to go in. Because Cancer, you are a water sign. You are typically ruled by your emotions, but that's not what you're doing right now. You're trying to make decisions based on what is practical and what is logical. Let's see what else we have for you. We've got the Fool. So there's a new beginning here. There's something that is requiring you to take a leap of faith, to make a decision based on logic, which again goes against your normal speed, right? But there's a new beginning to be had for you. There's a major change coming in because the Fool is Uranus energy, which is about change. This may have to do with either your work or something that you've put a lot of energy into, okay? It could be relationship if it's something that you feel you've put a lot of energy into. And then we've got the Six of Swords. This energy is the same. Six of Swords, Six of Swords. We are moving towards something that is more fitting to who we are. And I think this is coming through your awareness of where you are in your life right now. We've got the Page of Cups or Princess of Cups in the Thoth deck. So I'm feeling like this may be some type of offer that you have gotten that is based on something that you know is going to feel better to you. I think you've been working a long time in something that didn't feel good to you or didn't feel right to you. And I see a new offer coming and you're going towards that offer. You're going towards the new beginning. We have the Five of Cups here at the end, clarifying the Nine of Cups. So Cancer is saying after this long time of sadness, this long time of heartache, this long, difficult road that you have been on, of disappointment and sorrow and pain, finally we are moving past that into something much better for you. So let's go ahead and keep going and see what's going on with you in love, and then we'll look at a little bit more generalization, okay? And generally in life, but let's see what's going on in love. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Man, ask for love and you'll get it. The Four of Swords. There's that Queen of Swords again. And that Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness, Cancer. Look at this at the bottom of the deck, though. The Four of Wands. That's a reconciliation energy, and I don't know that you're going to want to hear that after I tell you what the rest of this is. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, you had to walk away from something that you were really attached to, that you really loved, somebody perhaps that you really loved, a relationship that meant a lot to you, and you had to step away from that because I think that their energy was too inconsistent. You couldn't rely on them to bring you happiness. It was like they would be there and they would be completely fulfilling everything you wanted, and it would be passionate and it would be good, and then it would be like nothing. And it just wasn't consistent. It didn't match up with what their actions weren't really matching up with what they were telling you, and it was like this total dichotomy all the time. The Ten of Cups is explaining to me that you really see, or saw rather, a future with this person. They did bring you a lot of joy, and I feel like this person at the outset was everything that you ever wanted. When you saw them, you were like, this is it. This is completely emotionally fulfilling. This is so good for me. I love this. But then they started doing this inconsistent bullshit, and you were just like, it was confusing. You're like, I'm sitting here waiting around for you all the time, and I don't want to sit here and wait around for you to make up your mind. But the Queen of Swords is like, no, 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 no. Okay, wait a minute. I'm on to your game. I see what you're doing and I don't like it. Because the Seven of Swords next to this is saying that there's some shadiness going on. And I think that you've detected it. You're kind of seeing them for who they are. You, I think, are probably on the brink of, or have already, we'll see where you're at. But the Queen of Swords calls out bullshit when she sees it. She doesn't mince words, so I feel like you are going for the truth, and even if the truth hurts, you're going to get to the heart of this, because you know that this person's actions and their words, and it's just not all adding up. You're going to get to a point, I think, that you tell them what you think of this, if you haven't already. But there are things hidden here, but you see it. The Queen of Swords, like I said, she sees through to the heart of it. She pierces through to the heart of it. And you are seeing that this is not what you were told, what you were promised, what you were presented with in the beginning. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards for clarification. Okay, so we have Hierophant Taurus energy here. We've got the Ace of Wands. We've got the Two of Swords, Judgment or Justice. Not Judgment, sorry, Justice, which is Libra energy. We've got the Queen of Wands, and we've got the Eight of Cups. There's the Eight of Cups. There's the Eight of Cups. So you see how these messages kind of all interweave and come back to each other. This was something that either you were married to them, because this is going to be, the Hierophant can be a marriage card. It's a commitment, and you had to walk away from the commitment. Your heart was invested in it, and you had to step away from it. There was a lot of passion here, and I think there's a hope in you that there is a new start at some point, but I feel like you know that the timing is not right now. The Ace of Wands here is like, maybe there was a ending, and then you had a blip, a little tiny, like hope that maybe this was going to happen again. Maybe they were going to straighten up. Maybe things were going to go the way that you thought. And then boom, we go right back into this not so nice energy. So I see this Two of Swords as you sitting here trying to make a decision about what to do about this individual. What am I going to do with them? Am I going to call them out? Am I just going to ice them out? Am I going to ignore them? And I think that you've probably tried to say things to them and have this conversation with them. But Cancer, confrontational is not necessarily a Cancerian sun trait. I don't know what your Mars is in. I don't know what the rest of your chart looks like, but Cancer, when you do this calling them out kind of thing, it comes more from a place of you trying to be diplomatic, or you tried maybe to say it, but you can't really just blurt it out and say it. So I feel like you are in this kind of holding back. There's more than you want to say. That's what I want to get at. There's more that you want to say. And you're still trying to figure out, what am I going to do about them? With the Justice card here clarifying the Four of Swords, I think you're waiting for karma or for justice or for a moment to speak, a moment to get clarity about this. We're waiting for this justice, this balancing of the scales to come out. We want the truth. You want the truth. And you're just sitting here going, okay, when am I going to get it? Because you're not pursuing it right now. I don't think that you are doing any moving towards this person, because I do have the Eight of Cups again over here. It's reiterating that, yeah, no, I tried. I saw your bullshit. I saw what you did. I don't trust you, and I am putting space between the two of us. You're not going to get an inch from me right now, because I've gone into that shell, that Cancer crab shell, and I'm protecting myself from your energy because it doesn't feel right to me. Something is not right here. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's keep going here. We're going to look at your person's side of things. Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords, Three of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we've got choices. We've got other people involved. And I don't know if this is other people like they're dating somebody else or they're seeing somebody else, or if this is other people like they've got friends that they're around that shouldn't really be in their business. That might be feeding into some of this, but this is stuck. Look at this. Eight of Swords, my hands are tied. The Hangman, my hands are sort of tied. I mean, different cards represent it differently, but still they've got the rope here. It's stagnant. They're not doing anything because they don't know what to do about it. So instead they're avoiding it by looking at what their other options are. The Wheel of Fortune is they're sitting here waiting, and they're thinking my luck is going to change. That something is going to happen. It's going to change for me. I don't have to do anything about this. It's just going to change for me. It's almost like spoiled, you know, like the world is just going to cater to whatever I need right now while I sit around on my ass and do nothing. So I feel like that's exactly where they are. The Ten of Swords, I think that these other choices, it feels like a stab in the back to you. Maybe just a prick, but you know, it feels like they've betrayed you in some way with what their choices and their decisions have been. The Ten of Swords is a difficult, painful ending. So, you know, whatever happened here, that was what contributed. It was their choice, their decisions that led you to this. We've got the Devil clarifying the Eight of Swords. They may not be making any move, but there is still a connection between the two of you. There is a bond. I don't even want to say a bond because that's normally in a good way, but I feel like there's an obsession. There's the word. There is an obsession and infatuation with you, Cancer, that they can't just completely walk away or ignore this or not feel anything anymore. They still feel it, and that's why it's so challenging for them, because they just... yeah, they can't get away from that energy of you, Cancer. Thinking about you a lot. We have the Six of Pentacles here with the Three. They're giving attention to other individuals in their life, other circumstances, and I think that this frustrates you because you didn't get that kind of attention. You didn't get what you needed from them. And you, in your mind, they're giving it to other people. But I don't think that they're really giving it like you think they are. I don't think that they're really energetically connected to other people like you think that they are. Because I still see the obsession for you. And then the Princess of Cups here next to the Hanged Man. I think they are waiting either to tell you how they feel about you, or they're waiting for you to tell them. One or the other. There's a waiting for somebody to divulge feelings, to divulge a proclamation of love, you know, a love offer. I'm feeling like it's on their side that they're waiting for you to make a move. I don't know that you're going to do that, Cancer, are you? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you are. Okay, we've got the Emperor here with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a controlling kind of, this Aries energy, it's very... I'm going to have control. I'm going to maintain control over everything. I do think that with both of these major arcana here, that this person is eventually going to break down. They're eventually going to break down and do something to change the dynamic because they want to still be in control. They want to know where you're at with things. They can't get you off their mind. So there's going to be something that changes the story and flips the script here, I think, on their side. Okay. All right. The last pull I'm going to do for you is I'm going to look at just overall. We're going to get away from love for a minute. So if you're done, you're done. But if it comes out, you'll miss it. But we'll see what else we have. I'm just going to let the cards talk, say what they want to say. Okay, look at that real quick. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. You see that? That's love, soulmate connection. That's the connection, somebody who is in love with you. So I told you, if you walk away from this video right now, you're going to miss what comes after it. Okay, we've got 3 of Wands. We've got the 8 of Cups. Sorry, coins. The Moon, Piscean energy. The 5 of Coins. And the World. All right. Whatever happens here, you're going to know about it relatively soon because it's wrapping up to a close. Honestly, the plans that have been made, I think you're waiting to see what's going to change, and it's going to change pretty quickly, and you're going to get to make your decision based on that. And the world is an ending, so this is either an ending to what has happened before, and maybe things are going to be different with the 2 of you, or it's just you being done, one or the other. But the Moon, you're not seeing everything. You're not seeing the full truth here. That's part of the issue. If you saw it, if you didn't feel like there was deception here, it would be another story. But the 5 of Coins is telling me that you feel like you have to beg for something from them. You feel like you have to pull it out of them. And that shouldn't be the way it is. They should want to be, free and open with you and talk to you and discuss things with you. But I'm not feeling like that's what's happening. I feel like you're having to say, do you see me? Do you see me now? Or are you ignoring me? Am I just here when you choose to look? Okay. Okay, we've got the Aeon Judgment card energy. That is somebody coming back into your life. So this, like I said, this situation is going to be wrapped up fairly soon. The Judgment Day, so to speak, is coming. The time to reconcile what's happened and figure out where you're going to go from there. We've got Temperance, so this might take a little bit of time. It's the Art card in the Thoth deck, but Temperance, so my Thoth watchers aren't going to be like, that's not what that's called, Aeon Art. But this is chemistry, first of all, the chemistry between the 2 of you, but I do feel like there's going to be some work put in this relationship. I do feel like this is going to come back for you to contend with it, and it's going to take time to heal it. Honestly, the healing is not going to come just like instantly, which I think you know. And then we've got the Empress. What is being hidden here from you has to do with, it's a feminine energy. It's a feminine energy here. And I'm just going to leave it at that because that can mean different things. And this is a general reading, so I don't want to get too specific. But what is being hidden is something that they want to grow. Okay? We'll just say that. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, or the Prince of Swords in the Thoth deck. You realize that they're going to be, the more you pull back, the more they can't help but to move towards you. The more they can't help but to speak to you and to say something to you until eventually it's going to come out, So I think that you actually are playing this the right way by not chasing them down. You're kind of like, we'll see what you bring me. We'll see where you're at because I'm not going to push this with you. And then the World, let's clarify that last card. Okay, we've got the King of Cups. So we do have some emotionally stable energy here. We've got some soothing kind of energy, really. This is all quite nice. This is looking like when we get to this point, you're going to feel so much better, because however it goes, you're going to be okay with it. You're like, I'm accepting it is what it is. Let's pull a Moonology card. There, that one wanted to fly out. Your commitment is being tested. All right. The first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. The answer to your questions, the ones that you're asking yourself, are yes answers, but not yet, because the timing. You have to wait. That's how these two are playing here. All right. Sometimes you have to really be truthful with yourself and realize, how much do I want this? Okay. How much am I willing to do? Okay. So Cancer, that is your reading for the week. Thank you for being here. If you want to hang out with me every week, you can hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you being here with me. I'll see you again next time.